boxes is one and his second now.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Hello, welcome back to WantMyBet TV. My name's Will.
I'm Ollie.
Missing the little guy.
This guy.
The little guy in the middle today. He was on the way here.
Where
just almost got here and then realised.
Give us a little call, didn't he?
He'd left his hair straighteners on, so he had to shoot straight back.
Shoot straight back.
Hey. Okay, so Champions League.
Yes,
This
that's
is
why we're here.
The Tuesday fixtures.
Yes, so we've done all the research,
Yep,
so you don't have to.
exactly.
That's what we do.
Game by game, pull out the stats, tell you what we would back, what we are going to bet on, so that you can pick and choose the ones you like.
And it is important to pick and choose based off what we've said. Don't take every single one that we've said and gone, oh, well, I didn't win. Like, listen to what we're saying, make your own mind up based on the stats we've said,
Yeah.
and then make your own
We're
decision.
not going to get every single one right.
But we do get quite a lot because we do want to be
We
quite
like to
conservative.
think we get most right.
Yeah, and we get loads of people in the comments saying, thank you so much, I chose this one, this one, this
Yeah.
one, and it won. Also, let us know in the comments if that is you this time. Let
Yeah.
us know.
And if you read the caption, that is all the stats, the breakdown per game.
Breakdown.
Cool. Right,
First game.
first game. Who
Oh
was
yeah,
it?
don't forget to subscribe to this channel.
Me.
Cheers.
AEK Athens versus Benfica.
Yes.
So, both teams lost the opener
Yes.
without scoring. So this is an important game for both of them to get some points.
Yeah.
AEK have won 4 out of 5 in the league. They've kept 4 clean sheets, but they lost to PAOK 2-0. Okay, so we're using PAOK as a little yardstick.
The PAOK
The
yardstick.
PAOK yardstick because Benfica beat PAOK. Okay, in August,
Stop saying
4-1 in a Champions League qualifier.
Right.
Right, so that's the yardstick. Benfica beat them. AEK Athens lost to them
Right.
recently. Benfica are third in the league, but they're unbeaten, and they had chances against Bayern. If you watch the highlights, Nueur made a few great saves.
Good keeper.
So, they're going to get chances. I think they're going to score in this game. Don't think it's going to be too many goals, but my tip is Benfica win away.
Good,
Okay?
I like that.
I think it's a 1-0 win. Benfica.
It's going to be tight, but I like it. Good.
Yeah.
Next.
So same group, Group E.
Yeah, Group E.
Like Group E.
Favourite group.
Bayern Munich versus Ajax. Obviously, the other two teams in the group, they both won their opener. Ajax have won 7 of their last 8 without conceding. Ajax are doing well. They lost to PSV, beat AEK in the first game 3-0, but it was quite flattering. They didn't really deserve to win 3-0, but they did deserve to win. Bayern beat Benfica 2-0, but since then, they've won 1, drawn 1, lost 1 in the league.
Yes.
Bit of a dip in form. Under 2.5 goals in all of those, and obviously the 2-0 win against Benfica. They've only lost 1 game at home though in the league since the start of last season.
They're good at home, aren't
So
they?
good at home. My tip is under 2.5,
Yeah.
but I think Bayern will have enough to beat Ajax, even though Ajax do look pretty good.
Okay.
I think it will be 1-0 or 2-0 Bayern.
Yeah, they need to get back on form, really, don't they? They're a good team, so it's
Yeah.
going to be tight, though. I reckon you're right.
So that's Group E.
Right, Group F.
Group F.
Hoffenheim versus Man City.
Big game for Hoffenheim.
Big game for Man City.
Big game for Man City.
I mean, so Hoffenheim put in a good performance in their first game. They drew 2-2 with Schalke. Shakthar.
Yeah.
They were 2-1 up, conceded in the last few minutes. Unlucky.
Okay.
City, surprisingly, had an absolute stinker and lost 2-1 to Lyon at home
Yeah.
in the first game. So this game,
But Lyon have been doing pretty well, I think.
Lyon have been doing okay in the league, but you would expect City to beat them at home. So that was a massive upset, which now, there's still loads of games left in the group, but does put a little bit more
Pressure
on this
Yeah.
game because
Especially as there is a way.
if they lose 2 in a row, suddenly you're looking at the group thinking, right, we're up against it now. So this is a really important game for City. Hoffenheim are a bit all over the place in the league as well. They've won 2, drawn 1, lost 3.
Yeah.
Including losing their last game of the weekend to RB Leipzig, which was a big game.
That's a big game because the manager is going to Leipzig at the end of the season, isn't he?
Don't know, maybe.
I think so. Yeah.
So yeah, I think you're right. So that was a weird one. That was at home as well. They lost 2-1. City obviously still smashing it in the Prem. De Bruyne's back from injury. He, I think, is like one of the pivotal pieces to their puzzle.
Yeah.
Lots of P's.
Yeah.
So City have to win this really, and they should win this.
Yeah.
Against
get them going.
Against an average Hoffenheim team. So my tip is Man City to win.
Yeah.
It's not great odds, 1.4, especially
It's alright.
It's okay.
For Man City win.
For Man City win, you'll take it. Score, I reckon, will be 3-1 to Man City.
Yeah. Okay. Like that.
Right. Other game in the group, Lyon versus Shakthar.
Okay.
So as I just mentioned, Lyon beat Man City in the first game 2-1 away from home. Very good result.
Good start.
Shakhtar obviously drew 2-2 with Hoffenheim. Lyon are currently 5th in Liga 1. They've won 4, drawn 2 and lost 2.
Yeah, but they have turned it on a bit.
They've turned a corner.
Yeah, that's
They're unbeaten in 4 games.
Yeah.
Shakhtar are also in very good form in the domestic league, although you can't really compare the Ukrainian league with the French league. But it is worth noting that they're top and they've won 9 of their opening 10 games, losing only 1 game. They've also scored 29 goals in those 10 games, which is a lot, and they've only conceded 5.
Decent.
So they are a good team. Last time these two played each other was quite a while ago in 2014. Lyon won 4-1.
Yeah.
I do think it's going to be a tight game, and I do think Shakhtar will cause problems for Lyon, especially as they do keep it tight at the back and they do score goals. I've gone quite conservative. I did look at both teams to score, but it was virtually the same odds as the Lyon win.
Fine.
So I think it's probably safer to go for seeing Lyon at home to go for Lyon to win at home.
And if Lyon win this, massive boost.
Oh yeah,
it's a great start to the group.
Smashing the group. Yeah. 2 out of 2.
Yeah, nice.
If you wanted to go a bit more out there, maybe go Lyon to win and both teams to score. Wouldn't surprise me if Shakhtar do nick a goal. Score prediction on this would be 3-1 to Lyon.
Convincing win.
Just about, yeah.
All right. Then we've got Group G. CSKA Moscow versus Real Madrid. So Madrid beat Roma 3-0. It's actually quite an interesting game, this one. They only scored 1 goal since that game out of 3 league games. They've won 1, lost 1, drawn 1. A little bit of a dip. Isco got appendicitis before their 3-0 loss to Sevilla. So he's out.
Is he the reason why they've gone down?
Well, not necessarily, but because they won their first game after the Champions League game. He played. Then he didn't play. They lost and they drew. But also, Ramos, Bale, and Marcelo are all injured for this.
Wow.
As well.
Oh, yeah. They're going to struggle.
So it's like 4 key players. CSKA drew 2-2 with Pilsen. They went 2-0 down. It's a good result. Pilsen was doing all right.
Yeah.
But by the end, they looked the better team. They had 2 goals disallowed as well.
Oh my god.
And they only scored the equaliser in the 95th minute, pen.
Oh.
Big end to the game. But they've won 4, drawn 4, lost 1 in the league. So in the league, they're actually not doing that great.
Bit like.
But they could cause issues here.
It's never easy to go to Moscow. Ever.
No.
It's always a scrap.
Especially if you're without 4 big players.
Yes.
I still think Real Madrid are going to win because just of the depth they've got.
Oh, they've got a ridiculous squad.
But it's going to be tight.
This could be a banana skin is what you're saying.
It could be a banana skin. I've gone tip under 2.5 goals.
Yeah.
My score would be 1-0 Real Madrid. Literally nick it 1-0.
This is a game where Real Madrid of the past would have relied on Ronaldo to drag them through it.
Yeah.
He's not there anymore.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've got that leading figure to drag them through it. I mean, Bale would be in it,
you're still going to have, Modric is in there. You still got Benzema.
Yeah, I think class.
They've still got enough to win.
Yeah,
but it's going to be tight. Under 2.5 is a shout. 1-0 win. I think Real Madrid will just about get there.
Right, good. Next.
Then you got Roma Pilsen. Roma lost 3-0 to Real, like we said. They're 8th in the league. Slow start for Roma.
We thought they were going to do better than that.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, it's just They're picking up form though, so they've scored 7 in 2 games, including beating Frosinone, who are not doing good.
They scored though. They finally scored at the weekend.
At the weekend, not in that game. They lost 4-0.
Yeah.
And then they beat Lazio 3-1. Great result.
Big game.
So they picked up a bit of form. Over 2.5 goals has happened in 9 of their last 11.
Very goaly.
Always goals in Roma's games. Poulsen went 2-0 up against CSKA. Like I said, they drew 2-2. Desmond. They've won 8 out of 10 domestically. So my shout is Roma win both teams to score. Score 3-1. Yeah?
Good.
So that is Group G.
Right. Final group for Tuesday. Group H. We have Juventus versus Young Boys.
Young Boys. What happened in the Young Boys game? They lost,
Yeah, so Juventus won their opening game against Valencia. Away, 2-0. Good result. Old Ronaldo got sent off though, controversially, didn't he? You seen that?
No.
You didn't see it?
I haven't seen that.
How's he been?
What happened?
He like touched the guy on the head and he got sent off.
Really?
Yeah, it's super like...
What do you mean, header? Went up for a header?
No, I think they had like a little scuffle in the box and the guy was on the floor and he just like rubbed his head or something and the guy was like,
What?
And he got sent off.
Oh.
Very, very...
Harsh, didn't even know that.
And I think, it was like tussling with him like that and then the guy falls on the floor and then he like just rubs him.
He just gave him one extra one like that.
Just like, he got sent off.
Yeah.
But it did get reduced from a 3-game ban to a 1-game ban.
Right.
So everyone was thinking he's going to miss the United game at Old Trafford.
No,
it's not. So he's going to miss this game though.
Okay.
But I mean,
this is the one to miss.
This is the one to miss if you're going to miss one. I mean, Juve are looking pretty good at the moment. They've won 7 out of 7 in Serie A.
Yeah.
Interestingly, they've been drawing at half-time and winning at full-time in 6 of their last 8 matches.
Oh.
So they get off the slow starts.
The shout.
And then they
That's
turn
the
it
shout.
on. Young Boys though, I said this, I did actually think United would struggle more than they did in the match with Young Boys. They won 3-0 pretty convincingly in the end. But I do think Young Boys have something in the locker that potentially could cause some sort of upsets. I think they'll cause Valencia an upset. For example, they're smashing the Swiss League. They've won all of their 9 opening games. They've scored 32 goals in 9 games and they've only conceded 6. They beat Basel 7-1 a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And Basel, like...
They sometimes cause people problems in the Champions League.
Yeah, they've been in the Champions League for the last few years and they've caused trouble with loads of teams. So that shows you that they're not a pushover. They're not a pushover.
Yeah.
If you don't turn up, they probably will punish you. Having said that, they are going to Juventus.
Yeah.
And Juventus aren't in bad form.
I like your shout, draw half time.
So, my shout, which you've just ruined, is draw half time, Juventus full time.
Yeah, that's the one.
Because
we like that market.
It's 4.3 and a Juventus win is like 1.2. It's like no point betting on that. That is value there. I do think Juventus will win. The score will probably be 2-0.
Yeah, but you reckon both goals in the second half?
Yes.
I like the sound of that one.
And then this next one is so difficult to call based off current form and current situations at the two clubs. We have Man United versus Valencia.
Yeah.
So, as I mentioned, United beat Young Boys 3-0 in the opening match. Valencia lost 2-0 to a 10-man Juventus.
Yeah, okay.
Valencia managed to get their first win of the season this weekend.
Yeah.
And they beat Real Sociedad 1-0. So before that, they've drawn 5.
The draw specialists.
And lost 1.
Yeah.
So you'd say, it's fine. United just easily beat them. They're at home. They're playing a weak Valencia team who are not in very good form. United, as you all know, are in absolute turmoil.
Shambles.
Obviously lost to West Ham at the weekend and it's the worst start. Which we called. It's the worst start a United team has had to the season in 29 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And I mean, so they've won 3, drawn 1, lost 3 so far in the league. West Ham took them to pieces without any trouble.
It's the worst start than Moyes.
Yeah.
Wow.
So confidence is not there. Are they playing for Mourinho? Not sure, probably not. Has he lost the whole changing room? Probably. Might they even be not playing to get him, get rid of him, to like lose on purpose? I don't know.
If they lose this, and then I think they've got Newcastle.
If they lose this
and lose to Newcastle, he's gone. I reckon.
Mate, so after United lost to West Ham, Zidane was trending on Twitter straight away.
No.
He's literally waiting in the wings.
If you're in that squad, and Mourinho's been around for a while, and Mourinho's suddenly having tantrums, and you're hearing the guy who's going to replace him will be Zidane,
and
you're like,
some key players in the team,
hurry up and get him out.
Like Pogba, Martial.
You want Zidane there. All the fans will want him in.
Yeah, I want him.
Everyone neutrals. You want Zidane
in the Prem,
managing the Prem. Be so good.
So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of waffle there, but given the fact Valencia are poor at the moment, I do think United might scrape through this, and it might potentially kickstart a bit of form in the league, bring the team together a bit.
Yeah.
So I think my tip is going to be United to win. It's 1.7.
Yeah.
Not too bad odds.
Do you know what I would do there?
Draw half time, United full time.
And do the double.
Oh, that's a good shout. I do like that.
Draw half time, United full time, double it up
with Juventus. That's a good shout.
Yeah.
Score, I think it's going to be 2-1. I think it's going to be a nervy ending.
And it'll be what Man U always do. It'll be a late winner.
And it'll be a crap Lukaku deflection.
Fellaini.
Yeah, if Fellaini back post header. Shanked in. Yeah, probably. So I hope United do win. I'm a United fan. And I don't like saying all this stuff about United, but it is true. We've got to face the facts, and they've got to turn it around. Something has to change. So hopefully we can change it and hopefully get a win.
Like the sound of those. As we said at the start, let us know in the comments what you think is going to happen in those games. If you haven't already, subscribe. If you haven't already, join our WhatsApp group, because that's where you get our bets. You get a link to the bets that we do, and you can just click it and it will be straight into your bet slip.
And they're enhanced as well. So the ones we choose, we send to Unibet, and they give us the best possible price you will get anywhere on the internet. And we only send them in our WhatsApp channel.
Exactly. So you've got to do those things. Comment, like the video, tell your mates, and we'll see you on the next one. Stay tuned. The next Champions League video is the Wednesday games. So have a look out.
See you later.
See ya.
Now then, the referee looks at his watch, and his second now.